Hello there, and welcome to a update video for you guys for YouTube and essentially Discord. Granted, I've already let Discord know already, but currently, as of right now, I am having serious computer issues to the point where I'm gonna have to go for a new PC, which is kind of ironic because my friend had issues a couple weeks ago and he had to get a new PC. But regardless of that, yeah. Currently, right now, the PC. Granted, this has been happening for many months now, where takes a bit for it to get on, and I've been having it on 24/7. For those that are wondering, having a computer on 24/7 is not an issue, and a lot of people do it. There's a setting you can do for the PC so it can actually properly put into sleep mode instead of the hibernating mode with Windows and yada yada yada. But generally speaking here, having a computer on 24/7 isn't a bad thing, and in fact is better for the PC if you didn't have issues beforehand. Anyway, regardless of that, I don't know. It was last year when I started having issues with the PC. If I remember correctly, I ended up hitting the PC with my leg a little too hard, and it eventually kind of started from that. Now, granted, I've had issues with this PC for some time, but generally speaking, it wasn't really hard to deal with, and I didn't really have an on-crane issue with it. The worst thing was when I first got this PC, the metal rim that's supposed to hold the graphics card when you put it into the board is bent, but it still works. I mean, I've been literally streaming and doing content for years now with this PC, so obviously that's not the main issue at all. But it's just something to note that I've essentially had the most computer issues I've ever had from this computer, and it just so happens that's the start of it. Even though that's what happens when you ship pre-built PC. Sometimes stuff like that happens. But it worked, so I mean, well, it works. What's the issue with it? And honestly, I don't really think that's the main issue personally. But then again, I have no clue what my PC is. It's pretty much been stupid. As I said in the Discord, pretty much, if it were to, let's say, freeze and I end up having to shut it off because it doesn't respond, it doesn't work anymore, it usually takes like a couple minutes to maybe at most over 30 minutes just to get the PC on. It will usually turn on. I'll kind of here in a sec. So right now it's on, but nothing shows up on the monitors. I know it's on too, that both the mouse and of course the keyboard are working, and everything is reading except the video output. Now you might be thinking that the GPU, and you know what? Maybe it could be GPU. But I've also been able to stream without any issues, playing games without any issues, and I've had it got turned on eventually. So I can't really say for certain if this is a GPU matter or something entirely different that I am unaware of. That maybe it's an only very, very rare issue that sometimes, because of technology, weird shit happens. And that is a big possibility too. Regardless, usually I can get it on, working eventually. But it's been a couple of hours since I wanted to stream, and I've been trying to get this back on. After, the other more important thing to note, it glitched out. This is something that's happened before for people. First things first was I tried to check if it was hacked, malware. I know I didn't have malware issues. I grew up in the days of being stupid and uneducated with that sort of stuff, and with time, experience, I've been able to handle malware. That's not much of an issue. Hacked, I took out the Ethernet cable. By the way, I do have stuff to see if I have malware on my PC. I used the Sophos Clean thing that was recommended for my friend when I got hacked some time ago. Regardless. I did that. That was it perfectly. Like, whenever everything was glitching, I tried my best to use that, and that wasn't an issue. There was no malware or anything that I saw in there. I had the Ethernet unplugged, so that wasn't an issue. I did have the Ethernet before when I had it plugged in, and then I unplugged it when I was scanning my PC, because it does have to connect to the internet, so it can get the latest info to see the most updated malware and all that stuff. And yeah, it's been a couple of hours since then, and it's not working. And it's just in this constant state. I'm trying to keep it on. I've tried many different ways of turning it on. Slow, quick, unplugging the main power cord for a decent amount of seconds, plug it back in, see if it works. Sometimes that does work, by the way. But I don't know. This PC at this point, I think, is just completely compoofed. Going back to the glitching, it was pretty much just randomly, like, if it was like a hacker or some program that was trying to open up random things and just doing random ass shit for no reason at all. But it was not a hacker. It was not malware. I had the Ethernet cable unplugged, and it was so random that it would have to been either the computer going crazy or some other AI or robot doing it. And again, I don't believe it was malware or being hacked or anything of that sort. And this has happened before for people, by the way. So this isn't some like it's probably more rare than being hacked, I would say. And I'm generally, yeah, I've gotten hacked before. 2 times, in fact. But that was also mostly from Discord. And recently, one of my content friends did get hacked recently, but I instantly realized that it was a phishing scam. So I let my Discord know. I warned them, like, bro, this poor fella got hacked again, and don't fall for this scam. Which is, it's rip and peace that dude, but hopefully at one point he comes back. But I know for certain it's not anything related towards that. That would be the closest thing that I would have gotten hacked from, and I already recognized it really quickly, and I even I reported it. So I don't know if Discord would do anything about it, but regardless, this sucks. It's annoying. It infuriates me. But I think it's time. I think it's time for me to have to go for a new computer. Now, it may take some time, though, because I finally gained my hours back, and then this happens. Fate? I don't know. But, hopefully, I'll be able to, in the future, get a new PC, or make it my own. Both options are valid. And I would like to go on more and more about that, but I feel like at this point, I've talked long enough here. I'm currently multitasking, talking to you guys, and as well as trying to see if this computer miraculously turns on! No. It's still blank screen. It's stupid. Now, I could still, quote-unquote, do content for YouTube. I could just video recorder on my phone. And I would love to do that, except I think it's much better to stream. I enjoy doing that more. And I think it'd just be better off that way, because I will essentially only... it would be kind of difficult, and it would just be annoying, more so than anything else, I think, for me trying to record it, and then see about only doing the clear, or if I don't do that at all, I don't know. Originally, fun fact, I was gonna play Arclights on stream. There's a lot of things that are happening today, like holy fucking shit, everything just popping off today. I could go on and on. I was gonna go on and on about that on stream, by the way. And I was gonna do Arknights, the new Annihilation that just came out. That literally came out today, with everything else coming out today. So I know there's also the collab. I don't give fucks about the collab. I'm not touching anything from the collab. Sorry for those people that wanted me to mess with it. I'm not gonna mess with it at all. I'm legitimately not touching anything related to the collab. May hurt me in the end, but then again, I have so much saved up for whatever comes next that I can literally get the next few 6 stars and next few banners from this point, if I really wanted to. Just because I've been saving, and I've been, like, it's really easy to save up a lot of summons, by the way. It just depends upon how much you go for, and if you skip certain banners. And for me, who's been playing for such a long time, I know I'm ranting and talking about here, lots of shit, but pretty much the general gist is that when it comes to banners and characters, I'm not too crazy for focusing on trying to get new characters, because I've had the characters that I need that I can complete the game, whatever the game sends at me, aside from high-end content, and that's kind of a back-and-forth type deal. I'm not going to go too much into that. Again, I'm going to stop there, but this is the unfortunate thing that eventually will happen, and I was eventually going to get a new PC, and I was planning on using this PC as like a video editing PC, and the other maybe for content. Then the other one I was thinking of making it so that I use Linux and game. And I think I'm just gonna at one point I do want to eventually go into Linux as an operating system for a PC, just because of how things are going out for Windows. I know I'm ranting and talking about shit more here, but for those that are curious, that's something I was planning on doing eventually in the future. I just don't know if I want to do that for this next PC or not. It's going to take a lot of work too, because I'm going to have to make sure. I don't know. I know it's like, do I want to Linux? Do I want to go back to Windows 10? If I go for a people PC, it's going to be Windows 11, which is fucking stupid. But yeah. I don't like Windows 11. I think it's justified what's going on with Windows 11, and Microsoft being really, really fucking stupid with Windows 11 for the main audience for PC. The casual audience is just going to casually go to it. For me, I will be switching away from Windows 11. That's something that I won't be instantly streaming, because I will be saying, nope, peace, bro, and I'll be going to a different system. Windows 10, Linux. We'll see. I do have a disc for Windows 10, which we'll see if that works. And then probably go to Linux. I may legitimately be a Linux PC gamer in the near future, especially with what Valve's doing, which is pretty cool, in my opinion, even though I'm not much of a crazy Linux person. I may end up using Linux because it's just probably the best way to go from here. Regardless. Yeah, I think that's it. Talking about random shit, but yeah, PC's not working, and even though I usually get it to work, it's just compuft. Meow. And yeah, don't expect a lot of content or much content in the future. There is some, I know I'm still talking here, but there is still some videos that I did have pre-planned / will be pretty much on schedule. That's what I'm trying to get at. And so there's those videos up until the second ending clear of IS5 for Arknights. But after that point, there's probably not going to be anything for quite a while. Aside from this video, maybe from videos from here and then, which is going to be stupid and suck, but that's just what it is, until I get a new PC. And hopefully it's soon, because I'm really trying to get this PC to turn on and get it to work, and it randomly decides to work. But I'm not having any luck. So yeah, that's it. I'm gonna shut up now. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you sometime in the near future. When that'll be, I don't know. Until then, peace.